Right, okay, so another warm-up case, as it were. I mean, this is not going to be hard. I'm sure you guys will be able to see this one. So on this view, not so obvious. There's a bit of soft tissue swelling. This view just gives it to you, doesn't it? Straight away, you've got a big, big fracture of the olecranon, got lots of soft tissues, lots of soft tissue swelling. What's actually end up happening, you've got such big fracture, the triceps muscle at the back here is pulled that kind of olecranon backwards, and it's kind of displaced it completely. So not only is the fracture been pulled away, but then, obviously being radiology, you can't just stop there. You've got to keep looking. You've got to keep looking. Make sure there's no radial head fracture. You can see there's an extensive soft tissue. There is a hyperdense effusion located within the anterior space here. You can see that over there. You can't see much in the way of a posterior fat pad, but it's more likely because the fat pad is now being effaced, as I guess, with the massive fracture over there. We just got to make sure there's no other fractures going on. This person probably will end up getting a CT scan for further characterization, making sure there's no other fractures anywhere else. But we've got to be very, very careful. There's no radial head fracture or anything like that. And actually, if we pan across, it looks okay there. Just here, it doesn't look quite right. Can everyone see that? If you zoom in, and if I get the pen out, you can kind of draw that, and then there's an overlap there, and that doesn't look right to me. So I would be a bit worried that there could be a radial head fracture as well. And that's a very, very common place to get a fracture. So of course you've got the obvious fracture, but like I said, you've got to keep looking. You've got to make sure that there's no other fractures. And with a high impact injury such as this is going to be likely, isn't it? I mean, most likely they're going to have a radial head fracture as well. So hopefully that wasn't too hard. It's the second finding. Remember, I always say to people that what happens sometimes is that people will get that slam dunk. Yep, got it. I've got that, preliminary finding. We're all happy and it's all good. But they don't look for the second abnormality, the second problem that's going on. It's the second fracture that gets missed. So you have to keep looking. Even if you found that first fracture,